What's going on, Fit Body family? Coach Jake coming back to you guys for another awesome at-home workout. Today's workout is going to be 10 minutes, so it's going to be short, but man, we're going to get a lot of good work in. I got Coach Courtney, Coach Ivana, Coach Dylan, and Coach Trevor with me today and ready to have some fun. So for today's workout, we have 5 exercises that we're going to be doing. There's going to be a 10-minute rolling timer. So the focus of today's workout is going to be an AM lap, so as many laps around the board as you can possibly get. So you have your 5 exercises. We'll be doing 10 reps of each exercise, working at our own pace, and that 10-minute timer will start, and you're just trying to go around as many times as you possibly can. Once that 10 minutes is up, we are done for the day. So let's show you what those exercises look like, and then we'll get that 10-minute timer started. That first exercise is gonna be 10 slider hamstring curls. So coming down to the ground, we're gonna go heels on the sliders, laying back. We're gonna start with our hips up in that bridge position. From there, we're gonna slide both feet out if you can, and then bring it back in, all while keeping those hips up. If you need to adjust this one, single leg will work. If you don't have sliders at home, no worries. If you have hardwood or tile floor, you can use a towel underneath your heels, and that will still give you the same effect of these hamstring curls. So once you finish up 10, we're gonna stand it up, and we're going into our ski swing. So we're gonna need a pair of weights for this one. And think about this one as a hinge to a swing. So for this one, we're gonna hinge forward with those weights at our sides, thrust those hips forward, get that swing in there, and then come down nice and easy under control. And again, we're going for 10 reps. So we're starting with our 10 hamstring curls, 10 dumbbell ski swings, then we'll be moving into the third exercise, which is back down on the floor. We have our push-ups. So remember, push-ups, hands are going directly beneath those shoulders, just about shoulder width apart. From there, we're gonna push our elbows back and then go down to the floor. So getting that chest as low down to the ground. If we need an adjustment, check out Coach Courtney in the front, and she's dropping it to the knees. You can also put your hands on an elevated surface to make this one a little bit more manageable if you need it. Once you finish up our 10 push-ups, we're gonna stand back up, and we're going into good morning. So we need a weight. You can use both your weights or just one weight. We're hugging it up to our chest. From there, slight bend in the knees, and we're gonna hinge for a good morning. So think about this just like a deadlift, but we're not loading the weight down low, we're just loading the weight up high. So pushing those hips back, feel that tension in the hamstrings, then stand up. So again, 10 reps on that. And then our 5th and final exercise is gonna be our wood chop. So coming down to one knee, you need that single dumbbell. Start from the knee that is down, and then bring it up and across your body. So start from your hip right by your pocket, and then extend the weight all the way up. For this one, hit 10 on the right, 10 on the left. So this is the only one where you will be doing 20 reps. So 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side to make it an even workout. So that's what we got, team. Those are your 5 exercises. Remember, working at your own pace, and I'll do my best to remind you guys of what exercises we have as we get through it. So if you're keeping up with the coaches, awesome, but remember, this is at your own pace today. So if you need to go a little slower, a little faster, either way works, all right? 10 minutes on the clock, team. We're starting with 10 slider hamstring curls in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Alrighty, couple of things to note on these hamstring curls. We're gonna watch Coach Ivana here. She's keeping those hips up off the ground the entire time. She's really pushing through those heels. She's sliding both feet out till those legs are almost straight, but her hips are not touching the ground at any point. That way her glutes and her hamstrings are activated throughout the entire movement. And remember, if you need an adjustment, look at Coach Courtney. She's doing that single leg version, but she's still keeping those hips up. So once you finish up your 10 reps, we'll be moving into our 10 reps of dumbbell ski swings. So once you finish up your hamstring curls, remember, working at your own pace today. So if you fall a little behind or you're ahead of us, that's cool. So we're gonna be hinging and then thrusting those hips forward to get that full swing in there. So again, 10 reps on the ski swings. Nice work, under control. Remember, those weights don't need to go overhead, nothing crazy. Also make sure you got a nice firm grip on it. We always say firmly grasp it, right, Courtney? Yeah, so we're not throwing those dumbbells across the living room. Once you finish up those ski swings, Dylan's already moving on. We got our push-ups, just regular push-ups, nothing fancy today, no clapping involved, nothing crazy. And we're hitting 10 reps on those push-ups. Remember, drop to the knees if you need adjustment, or put those hands on an elevated surface. You can also do it on something like a wall. That will also make it a little bit more manageable. But really pushing ourselves to get our chest as low down to the ground as we possibly can. So that way we're getting the full range of motion. Once you're done with your 10 push-ups, we have our good mornings. So remember, hugging that weight up to the chest so you can hold the weight at the sides, or literally hug it just like Dylan's doing back here, whatever's most comfortable for you. And we're hitting that hinge. So a couple of things to note on the hinge. Pull those shoulders back. So the shoulders should be back. We shouldn't be rounded at the front. Pull those shoulders back. Really stick those hips back. Push through your heels. Once you feel that tension in those hamstrings, you know it's time to come back up, and we're trying to keep that back straight throughout that entire movement. Awesome, Ivana, awesome, Courtney. Hitting 10 reps here, and then we're coming down for those wood chops. That is the next one on the list. And remember, with the wood chops, you're gonna go 10 on the right, 10 on the left for that total of 20. We're a couple minutes into this, team, so it looks like we're gonna get through a couple of laps today. And remember, at home, your goal is to try to get through these 5 exercises as many times as you can with that 10-minute span. So really push yourself, try to get through it. But what I always say with workouts like this, don't rush through it, push yourself through it. So don't think you have to go as fast as humanly possible. Push yourself to a comfortable level. Nice job, Courtney. There we go, starting at that bottom hip, bringing that weight up and across. Nice job, Ivana. There we go, getting that full extension, feeling it in our core. We're working that twisting motion. It's always a great exercise for the core. Awesome, looks like Dylan's all done with lap number 1, so he's heading on to lap number 2. He's back to the slider hamstring curls. Make sure we're getting 10 reps in on both sides for those wood chops. And then you're going right back to those hamstring curls and we're restarting the list. Nice job, everybody. Let's push it through. Hopefully you guys at home are pushing yourselves today, ready for an awesome workout. And remember, if you guys love these workouts online and you want to join us in person, head to our website, fitbodybootcamp.com. Click on the locations tab on the top right of your screen and find a Fit Body location in your area. We have hundreds of franchise locations all across North America, so we are here to service you. And we'd love for you to join the Fit Fam in person. Nice job, Trevor. Keep it going. Looks like Dylan's all done there, so he's going into his ski swings. Awesome job. So once you finish your hamstring curls, ski swings is the next one. Great work, Ivana. Nice job keeping those hips up all the way throughout. Courtney, how are we feeling down there? Amazing. Trevor, how you feeling down there? So good. Boom. Let's go. Keep pushing. There we go, Dylan. Let's go, Ivana. You got this. Nice work, team. We're not even halfway through yet, so we're going to get through a lot of reps, a lot of rounds today. You guys are doing absolutely awesome. Nice job. Get through the hamstring curls. Dylan's onto his push-ups. So remember, hamstring curls, then it goes into the swings, then it goes into push-ups, and then it goes into good mornings right after that. Awesome work, everybody. Here we go. Courtney's onto the swings. There we go. Pushing those hips back, thrusting those hips forward. So remember, the swing is coming from the hips. So pushing those glutes forward, squeezing at the top, and then getting that momentum to get those dumbbells swinging up. Nice job. Trevor's onto his push-ups. So he finished up his swings. He's on the push-ups. Looks like Ivana's ready for some push-ups. Awesome work, everybody. Great work. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna look at Coach Ivana here. Notice how she's coming down that push-up. Watch her hands are right underneath her shoulders, and she's pushing her elbows not directly out to the side, but about a 45-degree angle back. Really hitting those triceps, doing an awesome job. And also hand placement on this one is a big one. Notice she has her hands spread apart so her fingers are not touching each other. That is also a good key for the push-ups to kind of create the biggest base you possibly can. So don't have your hands like this. Spread out those fingers. Use as much of that hand as you possibly can for a nice strong base before you do your push-ups. Nice job, team. We're closing in on the halfway marker here. We've got about 5.5 minutes to go. Awesome job. It looks like we're almost done with our second lap. So by my calculations, I'm thinking 4 laps through is going to be the number today. But remember, at home, you guys might be a little ahead, might be a little behind. Either way works. You're working on pushing yourself today. Nice job, everybody. Nice, Dylan. There we go, getting through those wood chops. So once you finish up your push-ups, you're moving on to good mornings. After good mornings, we're on to our wood chops. So try not to forget about any of these exercises. Make sure we're hitting all 5 before moving back up to the top. Great work, great work. All right, Dylan's back to the top, starting his 3rd lap. That's awesome. Great job. There you go. Ivana's onto her wood chops. Good stuff, team. Nice work, nice work. Working on that nice strong core with those wood chops. We are over halfway through now, so let's keep on pushing it, team. Should be warmed up. We're kind of almost onto our 3rd round through the board. So those bodies should be nice and warm. Blood should be flowing. Heart should be pumping just a little bit. I think I can actually hear Trevor's heart beating. That's awesome. Let's go. Come on, keep pushing it. There you go, Ivana. Nice work. All right, Courtney, hitting that other side. Bring that weight all the way up to the top. Follow that weight with your eyes as you're twisted. Great stuff. Once you finish up those wood chops, you're back to your hamstring curls. If you're done with the hamstring curls and you're keeping up with crazy Coach Dylan over here, you're moving on to the ski swings. Nice job, everybody. Keep pushing. A little over 4 minutes to go, so we got plenty of time. If you guys need to pause the video and grab some water, please feel free to do so. We have no break time built into the workout today, so always stop, take that rest when you need it. We're trying to push ourselves through this 10-minute workout. So a lot of times people think to themselves, they say, hey, if I work out for longer, it's gonna be better for me. But typically the longer you work out, the less effort you're giving over that amount of time. So if you give full effort to a short workout, something like 10, 20, 30 minutes, you are gonna see it pay off in the long run if you're pushing yourself, not just going through the motions. Nice job, there you go. Dylan's back to his good mornings. Let's keep it up. Nice job, Ivana, crushing those hamstring curls. Remember, if you're getting a little tired, those hamstrings get a little tight, you can always switch to that single leg version, just like Coach Courtney's doing up at the front, and that will make it just a little bit more manageable. We got 3.5 to go, team. We're starting to close in on the end, so let's keep those bodies moving, try not to stop, and try to push it through these final 3 minutes here. Great job, there we go. Looks like the ladies are back to their ski swings. Nice job, Trevor's on his push-ups. Dylan's heading back to the wood chops. So just remember, we're going at our own pace. Our coaches are going at their own paces. You guys at home are going at your own pace. So there's no pace too fast or too slow for this one. So you're working against just yourself. Nice job. There we go, getting through those swings, squeezing those glutes, pushing those hips forward. Awesome job. There we go, Dylan, getting those wood chops in. Nice job, Trevor. How are those hamstrings feeling, Trevor? A little tight? A little tight, that's okay. That's okay. It means those muscles are working. Let's go. Awesome work with the push-ups, ladies. Getting as low to the ground as we can. Nice job. Courtney, how you feeling?
Amazing.
I know you love push-ups, so I had to write this one into the workout for you. Nice work, Ivana. There we go. Keep driving it, getting that chest low to the ground, pushing all the way back up. Great stuff, team. We got about 2.5 minutes to go. Getting down to the end here, team. Let's try to get around that board one more time if we can. Awesome, looks like Dylan's onto that 4th lap. Great job. There you go, Trevor, get through those wood chops. Remember, 10 on the right, 10 on the left for the wood chops. Ladies are on their good mornings. So remember, after the push-ups, we got good mornings. After good mornings, we got wood chops. Let's go, team, come on. We gotta push it through these final couple minutes, and then you'll be done with your Fit Body Bootcamp workout for today. Awesome job. Keep pushing. Great stuff. Nice job. There's that 2-minute mark. 2-minute mark, team. That's all we got left. I think we got another 2 minutes left in us. Great job, Trevor. Keep working hard, everybody. All right, we're just about there. Try not to stop. Also, team, I always like to mention this. If you've been thinking about opening up a fitness franchise, why not start a Fit Body Bootcamp? We have the most support in the business for our franchisees, and we have territories available all across North America. So if you've ever thought about starting a fitness franchise, now is the time to do it. So head over to our website, fitbodybootcamp.com, and learn more and see if owning a Fit Body Bootcamp is right for you. We'd love to have you not only as a client here at Fit Body Bootcamp, but also a potential facility owner, which would be awesome. You can service your local community, you can help others get happier, get healthier, and live better lives. And man, it pays off. It's really awesome. Let's go. We're just shy of a minute. We got about a minute left. We're getting down to the end, team. Come on, keep pushing through. We're not stopping, Courtney, right? We're gonna keep moving. There we go. Nice job, Trevor. There we go. Keep pushing through. We got this. We got it. We got it. Come on. I know we're getting tired. I know we're getting a little hot, getting a little sweaty, but that's okay. All right, there's that 1 minute mark. 60 seconds, team, and that is it. Get as far as you can through that board. Remember, you're working against you today, so as many times through that board as you can possibly get is all that we're asking for today. Nice job. We're shy of a minute. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Got this, Ivana. We're almost out of here. Great job, Courtney. Moving right along. Getting through those hamstring curls. Great job, Ivana. There we go. Nice and slow, nice and steady. Awesome work. There we go, Dylan, getting through those wood chops. Let's go, Trevor. Finish up those push-ups. Doing an absolutely incredible job. Nice job, Courtney. Everybody at home, keep pushing it. You're down to your last 30 seconds of this workout. 30 seconds is all you got left. Give me everything you got left in the tank. Let's push it through, team. And remember, if you guys are feeling a little sore after this workout, go back onto our YouTube page and find we have stretching and mobility sessions available for you guys if you need some stretching help at home, anytime, any place. Let's go. We got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. That's it. Last couple push-ups, Courtney. Last couple ski swings. Last couple wood chops. Last couple hamstring curls. Whatever you're on, just keep pushing it. We got 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome work, team. Thanks for joining us for this awesome 10-minute at-home workout, and we'll see you in the next online workout. Great job crushing that awesome workout with us. I know we had a great time with you guys, but if you're anything like us, you're probably a little sore, probably a little tight after a workout like that. Well, don't worry, we got you covered. Click the link somewhere around me in this video or click the link in the description and find our awesome mobility and stretching session.